What's shaking, Hollywood men fans? Get ready to rev up your engines because the news cycle is spinning faster than a director's chair in a whirlwind. We've got the inside scoop, the hot takes, and the stories you absolutely cannot miss. From the mastermind behind a certain merc with a mouth to heartwarming tributes and club shakeups, we're diving deep into the entertainment universe. Buckle up, because you're about to get the unfiltered, high-octane updates you crave. Let's get into it. The director's chair is calling. Could the architect of cinematic chaos be ready to return to the world of wisecracks and katanas? We're talking about a director who knows this IP inside and out, and his latest comments might just have fans buzzing with anticipation for what could be next. Is a reunion on the horizon, or is this just a clever tease from a seasoned pro? A heartfelt tribute. In a moment that transcends the silver screen and the roar of the crowd, we're looking at a deeply personal gesture from a beloved star. This story is about connection, about remembering, and about how a simple act of kindness can echo through a community. Get ready for a story that will touch your heart and remind you of the powerful impact these figures can have off-screen. Club dealings and farewells. It's a pivotal moment for a certain Welsh football club, and the man who's been a vocal supporter is marking a significant departure. We're talking about a player who's been a key part of the team's journey, and the heartfelt message shared speaks volumes about leadership, impact, and the bittersweet nature of professional sports. What does this move mean for the club's future? And finally, the Titans of the pitch are gearing up for a major tournament showdown. We've got potential matchups that could reignite old rivalries and pit giants against each other. Get ready for a deep dive into the draw that has everyone talking, with potential clashes that promise drama, excitement, and unforgettable moments on the field. Don't miss a single second. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. A director's return. Could the original vision for a certain foul-mouthed, anti-hero's cinematic journey be reignited? The director who helmed the critically acclaimed Deadpool 2 has recently opened up about his willingness to re-engage with the franchise, sparking considerable excitement among fans. While his busy schedule kept him from Deadpool and Wolverine, his latest statement suggests a door is far from closed on future collaborations, particularly if the project involves a broader creative vision. Leitch, who previously directed Deadpool 2 and is known for his work on films like Atomic Blonde, Hobbs and Shaw, and Nobody, expressed his interest in returning to the Deadpool universe in a recent interview. However, his enthusiasm is tied to a specific kind of involvement. He indicated that he's less interested in a typical director-for-hire role and more drawn to opportunities where he can help architect the universe around a particular intellectual property. This suggests a desire for a more foundational, creative partnership, potentially shaping the long-term narrative and world-building rather than just executing a predefined vision. He elaborated by stating, "If we were in charge of the architecture of a universe that was around a particular IP, that scratches the creative itch. It's less of the director-producer for hire and more, if you want to let us architect the universe, that's really exciting to us. We're looking for those opportunities, and if that comes our way, we'll entertain them." This perspective positions him not just as a director, but as a potential strategist for the franchise's expansion. The possibility of Leitch's return, even in a producer capacity, is likely to be welcomed by Marvel and fans alike. He has maintained a strong rapport with the studio, and his previous work on the franchise is well regarded. His departure from Deadpool 2 was reportedly due to scheduling conflicts, a common challenge in the high-demand world of blockbuster filmmaking. Unlike his predecessor, Tim Miller, who famously parted ways with the first Deadpool due to creative differences with star Ryan Reynolds, Leitch appears to have a more collaborative relationship with Reynolds. This is crucial, as Reynolds' involvement and creative direction are central to the Deadpool character's success. The dynamic between director and star is often paramount in bringing such unique characters to life, and Leitch's openness to a producer role that allows for significant creative input could be the key to unlocking a new chapter for the merc with a mouth. Meanwhile, speculation continues to swirl regarding Ryan Reynolds' potential appearance as Deadpool in future Marvel Cinematic Universe installments, particularly Avengers: Doomsday. A cryptic social media post from Reynolds featuring an anarchy symbol superimposed on the Avengers logo fueled these rumors, though it also left room for interpretation about the specific nature of Deadpool's involvement. Whether this means a full team-up or a more tangential appearance remains to be seen. The ongoing discussions about directorial involvement and Reynolds' own future in the role highlight the dynamic and evolving landscape of the Deadpool franchise. Fans are left to ponder which director truly captured the essence of the character best: Tim Miller, David Leitch, or Sean Levy, the director of Deadpool and Wolverine, and eagerly await any official announcements regarding the franchise's next move. Fans are eagerly debating which director has best captured the Deadpool spirit, with Leitch's potential return fueling the conversation about the character's future direction. A star's touching gesture. In a poignant display of empathy and support, Hollywood superstar Ryan Reynolds has offered a heartfelt tribute to the family of a brave teenager from Benfleet, leaving them deeply moved. The story centers on Aidan Waller, a 15-year-old who tragically lost his battle with a rare form of bone cancer earlier this year. Aidan was a devoted fan of Wrexham AFC, the Welsh football club co-owned by Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. His passing left a significant void, and his ashes were even scattered on the hallowed turf of the club's stadium. Recognizing the deep connection Aidan had with the club and the profound grief of his mother, Sarah, Reynolds went above and beyond to create a lasting memorial. Following the recent replacement of the Wrexham AFC pitch for the new season, Reynolds took personal initiative to preserve a section of the original pitch. This preserved piece was then encased in a custom-designed glass plaque, personalized with a touching inscription: Aidan Waller, Wrexham legend, friend to Deadpool. Then, now, forever. The plaque was presented to Aidan's mother, Sarah, during a game, an emotional moment that brought her to tears. Sarah Waller shared her immense gratitude for Reynolds' continuous support since her son's death. She described the moment of receiving the plaque as incredibly special, stating, "When he presented me with the box, which contained a portion of the pitch where Aidan's ashes were scattered inside a glass plaque, I just burst into tears." She emphasized that Reynolds' gesture was far beyond what anyone could have expected, noting, "We always knew the pitch would need replacing, but Ryan went above and beyond by getting this made, and it's currently sitting pride of place between two photos of Aidan." This act highlights Reynolds' reputation as a deeply caring individual who actively maintains contact with the Waller family, sending them messages to let them know he is thinking of them. His friendship has been a source of comfort during their difficult time. Inspired by Aidan's courage, Sarah Waller has been channeling her grief into fundraising for Gold Geese, a charity dedicated to supporting young cancer patients. The family's car has been uniquely wrapped with Aidan's favorite Pokémon characters and is set to lead a convoy organized by the charity. This initiative, along with others shared on Instagram and TikTok under the handle Be More Aidan, aims to keep Aidan's memory alive and contribute to a cause that resonates deeply with the family's experience. Reynolds' personal touch and ongoing support for the family's charitable endeavors underscore the significant impact he has on the Wrexham community and beyond, demonstrating a profound commitment that extends far beyond his professional career. Reynolds' compassionate act and continued support for the Waller family have deeply resonated with the Wrexham community and fans, highlighting his role as a supportive figure beyond his ownership of the club. Club's leader departs. A significant transition is underway at Wrexham AFC as a key player and double promotion winner, Jack Marriott, has officially completed a permanent move to Reading FC. The striker's departure marks the end of his tenure with the Welsh club, where he spent just over 18 months. Marriott, who penned a 3-year deal with the Royals, is seeking guaranteed first-team football, a move that signals a new chapter in his career. His departure comes as Wrexham prepares for transfer deadline day, with manager Phil Parkinson looking to potentially make further additions and offload fringe players. Marriott's time at Wrexham was marked by a strong start to the previous season, but a subsequent injury setback disrupted his momentum, ultimately leading him to finish the season on the bench. Despite this, his contribution to the club's remarkable double promotion journey was undeniable. As he moves on, the club has extended its best wishes for his future endeavors. The personal touch often associated with Wrexham's ownership, particularly Ryan Reynolds, was evident in a touching farewell message shared by the Hollywood star. Posting on his Instagram story, Reynolds expressed his gratitude to Marriott for his dedication and efforts during his time at Wrexham. He lauded Marriott as a leader and a gem, emphasizing the value he brings to his new club. Reynolds' message read, "Thank you, Jack Marriott, for giving your all to this club and town. Reading has a true gem of a man and player in their midst, a leader on and off the field. I'll miss him at the key raws." This sentiment underscores the strong relationships Reynolds fosters with the Wrexham squad, where such personal acknowledgments mean a great deal to the players. The departure, however, is felt, and Reynolds acknowledged this emotional aspect of player exits. This move follows a pattern of significant player movements and emotional goodbyes for Wrexham this summer. Reynolds had previously shared an emotional message bidding farewell to Paul Mullen. Furthermore, Ollie Palmer has also been informed that he can leave the club. These transitions are seen as inevitable consequences of Wrexham's upward trajectory and success, which naturally attract attention and opportunities for players. As the transfer window progresses, Reynolds might find himself saying goodbye to more of the promotion heroes who were instrumental in the club's recent achievements. The team's progress, while celebrated, necessitates strategic squad management, leading to these bittersweet farewells. The club is actively seeking reinforcements, and player sales are a common part of this process, ensuring financial stability and team cohesion. Marriott's departure signifies a new phase for Wrexham, with Reynolds' heartfelt message highlighting the player's impact and the club's appreciation for his contributions during their successful promotion campaigns. FA Cup draw intrigue. The stage is set for thrilling encounters as the third round of the Carabao Cup draw approaches, featuring top English clubs, including those participating in European tournaments. The competition has already delivered its share of surprises, with notable exits like Leeds United falling to Sheffield United and West Ham continuing a concerning losing streak after a defeat to Wolverhampton. These results underscore the unpredictable nature of cup football and the high stakes involved for every team vying for silverware. The pressure is mounting, especially for teams like West Ham, whose captain, Jarrod Bowen, recently had a tense moment with frustrated fans amidst the team's lack of improvement. As the draw for the third round looms, anticipation is building for potential matchups that could spark significant interest. Among the most talked-about possibilities is Arsenal's potential trip to Wales to face Wrexham AFC, the club famously co-owned by Hollywood stars Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. This hypothetical clash carries historical weight, evoking memories of a famous upset in 1992 when Wrexham, then in the 4th Division, stunned Arsenal by defeating them 2-1 in an FA Cup match at the racecourse ground. Goals from Mickey Thomas and Stephen Watkin secured that memorable victory for the Welsh side, and a repeat fixture would undoubtedly bring back nostalgic energy and high expectations. Beyond the potential Arsenal-Wrexham tie, other intriguing matchups are being modeled. Chelsea, for instance, is likely to face Millwall, a fixture often associated with intense rivalries and the cultural backdrop depicted in the film The Football Factory, known for its portrayal of fan culture and associated violence. Nottingham Forest could host Brentford, with the latter having impressed by knocking out Premier League side Bournemouth 2-0 in the previous round, courtesy of goals from Fabio Carvalho and Igor Thiago. Last year's winners, Newcastle United, are also set to enter the draw, potentially facing Barnsley, while last year's finalists, Liverpool, might face a challenging away game against League One club Wycombe Wanderers, who advanced via penalties. Further possibilities include Manchester United potentially traveling to Wolverhampton if they overcome Grimsby. The current form of teams like West Ham, grappling with recent defeats, adds another layer of narrative tension to the competition. These unfolding events and potential matchups contribute to a palpable sense of anticipation and excitement among football fans. The Carabao Cup, with its blend of established giants and resilient underdogs, consistently provides a platform for dramatic upsets and compelling storylines. The upcoming third-round draw promises to be a pivotal moment, setting the stage for further drama and reaffirming the sport's capacity to generate intense competition and unexpected outcomes on the football stage. Fans are keenly awaiting the third-round draw, with the potential for historic upsets and intense rivalries adding to the excitement of the cup competition. And that's a wrap on today's rundown. We've seen a director open to returning to the Deadpool universe, Ryan Reynolds offering a touching tribute to a young fan, a key player's emotional Wrexham exit, and a thrilling FA Cup draw setting up potential giant clashes. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men for all your entertainment news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Plus, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.